Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. Happy Tuesday. All right, guys, so happy holiday week. I hope everyone's having an amazing week so far, even though it's just the beginning. Tomorrow is hump day, and I think it's Saturday is Christmas. Is it? I think so. Okay, Saturday is Christmas. Guys, I need to go find Jason a Christmas present, and I'm sure he hasn't been checking my comments as much because he's been so busy. If you guys have an idea of something I should get Jason for Christmas, please comment below in this video. I would love to hear your thoughts. However, we are not back to talk about Jason as of right now, but we are back to talk about Andy Cohen because, well, there's some shit that's going down. So we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, news of Andy Cohen came out after a week of, it was like a week-long pause on Watch What Happens Live and on his radio show. Well, Andy Cohen is returning and finally revealing why he was gone. He said, "I'm so happy I could cry right now. I had the C word." We all know what that is due to the pandemic. That's why we were gone all last week. And the bad news is I woke up this morning to a negative PCR test. Okay. Andy, who said he is fully vaccinated, said that he started feeling ill after getting his booster shot. Andy explained, "I thought that I was sick from the booster, that I was having a reaction to the booster. And then 2 days later, I was like, wait a minute, this is quite a big reaction." Now, Andy Cohen is not the first person who has said that they've had a reaction. If you guys pan over to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Rinna's daughter, Delilah, had a major reaction to the booster shot and the vaccine. And when she did, she started getting prescribed medication. That medication, she was overprescribed. And then later she ended up checking into a facility, which she was eventually asked to leave because she started having other medical issues, which I still don't understand. I think that that's absolutely obnoxious. However, my point is the fact that Andy Cohen is not the first person to have a reaction to any of this. Now, Andy said that he had to stay away from his son, Benjamin, who will reunite with him later this week. And Andy added, "People were wondering where we were this week and what was going on with our odd Watch What Happens Live. I just didn't show up a few nights. We had one episode that was pre-taped or 2 episodes that were pre-taped that aired. So people were very confused. So that's what was going on." Honestly, for Andy Cohen, I've seen so many messages, especially regarding this story, where people were like, "Yeah, that's what you get, Andy." Guys, this is crazy. Andy is a human being. He has a son, Benjamin. We don't wish this on anyone. It doesn't matter if you don't like him on the show. It doesn't matter if you don't want him to host. Eventually, Andy Cohen will not be in that seat. Do I love him in that seat? Do I love him at the reunions? Yes, 100%, absolutely. But of course, he will eventually be like, "This is not as important to me as it once was. I'm moving on with my life. I am no longer going to be doing this job." And when he decides to do that, that's when he'll exit. But I don't think that he's being forced out. You know, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube, seen some blogs about this, and people are like, "It's Andy's time to go." Maybe, but it was also Andy who built all of these franchises, and this was Andy's idea based off of the Desperate Housewives. So really, Andy should be able to decide when it's Andy's time to go. Do I think we could use some other people every once in a while and do a rotation? Yes. Do I think that we should just be like, "Fire Andy"? No, I don't. I don't think that, you know, we're so quick to jump on these bandwagons to get people to lose their job. And sometimes I just wonder, like, what the hell is going on? Do we have things that we're so unhappy with in our own life that we want to project this on other people? Why are we trying to get somebody to lose their job? I don't really understand it. But for Andy, I do want to applaud the fact that he was open about why he wasn't on Watch What Happens Live for a few nights, what was going on, because I even wondered after Salt Lake City, you know, I wondered actually after a few episodes, is this tonight's episode? Is this recent? Like, I even felt like something was a little bit off. But once I found out, I still had compassion in my heart. I still look at Andy like I don't look at him like he is just the father of Bravo. I look at him like he's a human being. He obviously had to quarantine away from his son. It's like, do we sometimes lose the ability to be compassionate for other people because we think, oh, they have it all, so screw them anyways? It almost comes off like we're like, I don't know. I don't want to use the words, but it is what it is. Guys, I want to know your thoughts on this. And, I just did another video about Denise Richards, and these are two completely extreme differences, but Andy came out and said that he had a big reaction to the booster and that he thinks that he contracted the virus again. And then we have Denise Richards, who's on a jet, and she's maskless, and she's like, I have my fur coat over me. I'm good. I don't have to, deal with CDC guidelines because guess what? I feel like I'm safer now. It just goes to prove my point that I said in that video, that everyone has a different way of navigating what this is because we don't necessarily understand. I think that the whole world is pissed off at this point, and we're just like, we don't want to shut down anymore. We don't want to stay in our homes. So we don't want to believe that this thing is really out there, but it is. So we all have to continue to do our due diligence, protect ourselves, and make sure that we're going to be okay, and make sure that we're not super spreading or sharing this shit with other people. I think that's extremely fair. I had a conversation with my mom, and I love my mom, but I had a conversation with my mom, and she's not feeling the best right now. And she even told me, she's like, Adam, I'm not going anywhere right now. Her husband's in surgery today, and she didn't even want to go to the hospital because she's not feeling well, and she doesn't know why she's feeling well. That is an example of someone who is taking the proper precautions in order to make sure that she is not making someone else sick. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Getting back to it, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are, not only about Denise Richards and her stance on all of this, but also how do you feel about Andy Cohen and his absence from Watch What Happens Live? How do you feel about him opening up on, Radio Andy? Is it XSM, SXM? I don't know. I'm not feeling that great right now, but I don't have the C word. How do you feel about him opening up and being honest? I applaud it. I think it's great. But again, I don't want to just give you my opinion, so go ahead and comment below. Also, before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we will be coming back tonight live at 6 p.m. on Jason's channel, Down with Jason. We have Jason's mom in town. So tonight when Jason does Anchor Watch with all of you guys live at 11 p.m. Eastern with C. Josh Go, his comedian friend, and I don't know if it's Jolene Lunzer and Busy Blue or if it's just them. I don't know who it is, but I will be live chatting with you guys from the living room with Jason's mom. So I hope you guys join me in that. Guys, you're the best. I love you so much. Stay safe. Happy holidays. Make some memories. Drink some mimosas and don't work too hard. I'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you.